Hey there, my name is Kelly Dell and I'm owner of Off the Beaten Path. November is finally here, which means Christmas is right around the corner. So today I'm going to teach you to make 3 different pairs of Christmas inspired earrings. So get your tools together and then I'll tell you your materials and we'll get started. So these are the 3 pairs of earrings that I'm going to show you how to make today, and I'll tell you the materials list for each earring as I teach you. I'm going to start off with the most simple ones first. And these are some really fun pewter reindeers that we had got in this year. And they're double-sided. So the reindeer is on both sides. It's 3D, I guess you could say. So to make these earrings, you're going to need these reindeer or any kind of Christmas charm. Now the reindeer, I think we sell a pack of 6 for $1.50 or $2. It's not much, they're very inexpensive. These rings here we also have on our Etsy site. They are a 32 by 2 millimeter. I'm using 2 4mm jump rings and a pair of ear hooks. So super simple and easy on these. All you're gonna do is take your round nose pliers and your flat nose pliers. Let me scoot this out of the way so you can see. I'm going to use a jump ring here. It's got a little single cut in it, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to twist the jump ring apart. And I'm going to thread on my reindeer and then thread the loop on so that I have this so far. And then you take and you close the jump ring by twisting it back the way you opened it. So it sits just like that. Then all you have to do is open another jump ring by twisting, thread through the jump ring that you just added, and then what I do before I finish it off is I go ahead and I'm going to slide my ear hook through there and then close the jump ring so that when you finish the earring, it looks just like that. And like I said, this will work with any Christmas charm. So again, I'm using a 4mm jump ring. I'm going to find that cut and I'm just going to twist the jump ring to open it. I'm going to thread on my reindeer and one of my 32mm rings, and I'm going to grab a hold of each side and I'm going to twist back until it's closed, and then I'm going to open another jump ring, twist, thread through the loop, and then I'm going to take my ear hook, thread on my ear hook, and close the ring so that when I finish, I have a quick and easy pair of earrings. For the second pair, I'm going to show you how to make these really pretty poinsettia looking earrings. Now, the poinsettias we actually sell in a pack. There's 6 in a pack for $2.50. And when you get them, they're going to come like this with 2 holes. So what I do to make the earring is the first thing is take a pair of cutters. And you do not want to use your good cutters to cut this loop off or you're going to ruin them. Use a pair of heavy-duty cutters and grab a hold of that one loop and you're going to cut it so that it cuts it off and you're left with the poinsettia. Now to do the actual earring part, this part here, I'm using a 30mm open hoop. Now these hoops, you put your fingers in there and you pull to pull it apart. Now when it comes, it has a little thing sticking up right here, so I go ahead and take my flat nose plier and flatten that back out just so it won't mess up any of my crystals. Now I'm going to start. To make these, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you'll need 18 4mm Bicones. And then I'm using 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 3mm per earring. Okay, so then that would be 36. Yeah, 36 3mm. So I'm going to start off with 1 3mm, 1 4mm, 2 3mm, 1 4mm, 2 3mm, 1 4mm. I'm just doing a repetitive pattern of 2 3s and 1 4. And you just continue to do this until you have the hoop almost full. Almost there, guys, so just bear with me. Okay, when you add the last 4mm, you're only going to add 1 3mm. So that when you finish, this is what you'll have. Now, I'm going to take my flat piece here and stick it back inside the little hole that it came out of. Make sure it's pushed back in there, and then I'm going to use my flat nose pliers to grab a hold, and I'm going to press that in a little bit right there. So that's what I have so far. Now I'm going to take my jump ring, going to open up my jump ring, twist it just like I did the others, and I'm going to thread on my earring hoop, my poinsettia, and then another jump ring. Ah! Now see? That was just a hot mess right there. Let's start that over again. So you're going to put on the hoop. See, I just didn't think some people seen this, so I just wanted to make sure everybody's seen it, so I'd do it again. So I put on my other jump ring, and now I'm going to close the ring. Make sure you get it closed. And then take your ear hook, open the ear hook, and then thread on your earring and close. And when you do, you have a really pretty and easy set of poinsettia earrings. And like I said, all you have to do is just trim that bottom off. And these little poinsettias, like I showed you earlier, come with 2 holes, so you can really do some fun stuff with these. So now I'm going to show you how to make the light bulbs. Now, to make the light bulb earrings, you're going to need lots of little goodies for these. You're going to need a pair of ear hooks. You're going to need 8 Roundelles, and these are just the rhinestone Roundelles. I use the crystal or the crystal AB, whichever I have handy, and those are going to go at the top of each light bulb, so you're going to need 8 of those. You're going to need 2 eye pins, and that's going to be here where our 6mm goes. You're going to need 8 2mm or 3mm rounds. I like to use the 2mm and put them here on the very bottom of the head pin, so it gives it a little something. You're going to need 2 6mm light cyan Bicones, or you can use whatever color you want. That's just what I use. You're going to need 8 Headpins. That's what these are on. You're going to need 8 4mm, I used to clear AB Bicones, and they're right here above the rhinestone Roundelles. You're also going to need two 8, let me make sure I'm telling you right, 2 8 by 6mm teardrops of each color. And the teardrops will look like this, and you just need 2 of each color for a total of 8. And again, those are 8 by 6mm. You're also going to need some chain. I have cut my chain. This is 3 by 2.5mm lengths of chain. And I have cut the chain in a 5-link, an 8-link, a 10-link, and a 15-link, okay? And again, this is 3 by 2.5, but you can use whatever size that you have. And I've cut 2 that have 5 links, 2 that have 8 links, 2 that have 10 links, and 2 that have 15 links. So, to get started with this, what I'm going to do, and what I'm having to do is, I'm having to use a pearl for the top of mine because we're actually out of Bicones, but you'll want to use the 4mm Bicone. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread onto my regular old head pin here. I'm going to thread on a 2mm round. I'm going to thread my teardrop, and I want to thread it from the skinny side to the bigger side. So it needs to go on just like this. The rondelle, and then your 4mm Bicone, my 3mm or 4mm pearl. So that when you get done, it'll look something like this. Now you're going to take and start your loop. So I'm going to use my round nose pliers. I'm going to grab right above the last bead that I threaded on, and I'm going to turn that wire straight out to a 90-degree angle. Now I'm going to come out not even a 1/4 of an inch, and I'm going to turn the wire back towards itself. Now, before I finish the loop, I'm going to put my pliers back inside the loop, and I'm going to bring this wire back so that it starts a loop. And I'm going to pick a link of chain. I'm going to use my longest first, so this is going to be my 15-link chain. And I'm going to thread it right onto the loop. Now, I'm going to hold the loop with my round nose pliers, and then I'm going to use my flat nose pliers and grab a hold, and I'm going to wrap the wire until it meets my 4mm Bicone. When it does, I'm going to take my cutters and trim that little excess piece of wire and tuck it in. And if you need a better tutorial on the earrings, we have plenty of those on our Facebook page or on our YouTube page. So if I'm going too quick, you can look on there. But you're going to do that for all your lengths of chain. So for me, on the 15 link, I put a blue. On the 10 link, I put a gold or topaz. On the 8 link, I put a red. And then on the 5 link, I put a green. So I've done all of those, and you'll want to do 2 of each color so that we'll have 2 for each earring. Now, once you have that, then what you're going to do is you're going to be using your head pin. Or first, you're actually going to use your jump ring. Sorry. And I'm going to use a 4mm jump ring or a 6mm. It's up to you. It really doesn't. Just a jump ring. I'm going to twist it to open it. And I'm going to thread on the end link of my 15 link chain, then my 10 link, then my 8 link, and then finally my 5 link. So that when you do, this is what you'll have. And I'm going to go ahead and take my eye pin and thread it on. And then close the ring. So that when you do, that's what you've got. Now, you're going to be using a 6mm red bicone. And we're going to put it on the very top. So you'll take your 6mm light cyan, thread it onto your ear or your eye pin, and then you'll take and we're going to do the loop again. So I'm going to grab with my round nose pliers right above the last bead that I put on, and I'm going to turn it straight out at a 90-degree angle, just like this. Then I'm going to take my round nose pliers. I'm going to come out not even 1/4 of an inch, and I'm going to turn the wire back towards itself. Now this time, I'm going to go ahead and leave my pliers in there, and I'm going to use my flat nose pliers, and I'm going to wrap the wire until it meets the 6mm bead. And once it does, then I'm going to take my cutter. I'm going to trim, tuck in that little tail if there's any little tail there. And then you're going to open your ear hook, thread on your earring, close the ear hook, and then you'll make a second earring for the set. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning how to make 3 very simple pairs of Christmas inspired earrings. Be sure to come back later in the week when I'm going to do a bonus video and teach you how to make a really cute and inexpensive Christmas package pendant. Now the kit, we're going to have the kit for all 3 of these. They're going to be together on our Etsy site, which is listed below me here, and you can see, you can go there and get the kits for those. And I hope you guys are having a great week, and we'll see you for the bonus video later in the week. Bye-bye.